Hello, everyone. So let's wait for 9 o'clock. Now it's 9 o'clock sharp. So let's get started right away with our webcast. Welcome, everyone, to our last DYCE Espresso of the year. This time in English to welcome also our international participants. And today we're diving into a very special topic, which is the integration between the CRM system Dynamic Sales and ERP Business Central together with our DYCE apps. And this integration is possible thanks to our new DYCE API Connector for Dataverse that we created in collaboration with our partner DYCE. And yeah, this is a highly anticipated solution which bridges a significant gap in the market by finally enabling a smooth integration between the two systems. So before we begin, a few technical details. This session is being recorded, and as always, you'll receive a link to the recording via email after the webcast. And as you can see, you're all on mute, but we encourage you to ask questions using the chat function because we have our experts here who will address your questions throughout the whole session. So feel free to ask your questions anytime via chat. Now, without further ado, I'm Marianna from the marketing team, and I'm very happy today to have my colleague here, Philip, who is sales consultant at Singhammer and your go-to contact person for the Dynamics connector. So Philip will walk you through the background, the features, the functionalities of our DYCE connector, and also give you a live demo in the system. So Philip, over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ari, and a warm welcome to everyone from me. And we are really happy to see so many of you interested in this DYCE Espresso about our DYCE API Connector for Dataverse. And first of all, I want to show you our agenda that we are about to go through today. First of all, we will have a look at our need. Why do we need the DYCE connector? How did we get to the idea of creating a new interface between Dynamic Sales and Business Central? Second, we will go into detail how the DYCE connector works. To finish it off, we will have a demo live in our system with Dynamic Sales and Business Central. So, first of all, why do we need the DYCE connector? When we use a CRM system, we want to have a 360-degree view of our customer relationships. Means we want to have all our companies and contacts we are working with in our CRM system. We want to see our sales opportunities and quotes, which are in our sales processes we are working on. We want to have an overview of orders, invoices, and credit memos, which already have been created for our customers. We want to see which items were bought by which customers, so we can identify new opportunities for sales projects or for new projects we can work on together with our customers. We also want to see our marketing efforts, how they are performing. We want to know which campaigns were successful, which were less successful, so we can make smart marketing decisions in the future. And of course, we also want to see our IT industry specific processes like service objects, service commitments, and projects, and want them to be integrated with our CRM system. And now with this target in mind, we can have a look at our state of Business Central as it is now in standards. As you might know, the Dynamic Sales CRM from Microsoft with this pie chart on the left side is running on its own database, separated from Business Central, which is the Microsoft Dataverse. And it has great integration and functionality with the Power Platform, talking about Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and so on, which are integrated very well with our CRM. It's also perfectly integrated with SharePoint and OneDrive for our files, for example, which we can smoothly integrate into our sales processes. And it's also integrated with the other modules which run on Microsoft Dataverse, just like Power Pages, the Customer Insights module, and so on. We also have great integration with Outlook, Copilot, the new AI assistant, OneNote, and Microsoft Teams. And now we come to the most crucial interface to our customers, which is the connection to Business Central and the DYCE apps our customers are using, which is the most crucial integration for sales and more processes for our customers. And in this space, in this area, we can say that we have come to some limitations of the standard interface which Microsoft delivers, and we wanted to pre-configure some things in our process which weren't possible with this solution. So we went out to the market and looked around what the market was could give us in terms of third-party solutions. And when we were screening the market, we found that many of the competitors were often too small. They had insufficient support. Sometimes they didn't have the fitting connectors we were needing, and we couldn't pre-configure a process that we want to deliver to our customers because the configurations in the third-party interfaces were too, the configurations couldn't be transferred from one customer to another. And so we, or if they could do that, then they were very, very expensive and unrealistically expensive for our customers to use them. And so we came to the point where we said we should develop or create a new interface. And then we met DYCE, who had a great technology, where we will come back to right in a few seconds. But first of all, I want to tell you how our DYCE API Connector for Dataverse based on the DYCE technology is working and how you can benefit from it. Yes, here we have the DYCE API Connector for Dataverse, which just has more functionalities, tables and fields, which are exchanged between Dynamic Sales and Business Central. We have our pre-configured IT industry-specific process, which is based on our 25 years experience in the IT industry. We have plug-and-play deployment, so it's a very quick deployment to your system. It's easily expandable and adaptable to your needs. Means we have a standard process that we recommend to our customers, but of course we can adapt it quite quick and quite easy just to fit to your processes that you need, because it's not programmed, it's a configured interface, and that's why, or that's what makes it so flexible. We will soon see that it's based on standard Microsoft technology, what makes it even more reliable and attractive, and we are way cheaper than the 15,000 euros per year that I just told you about the competitors. Now, how does the whole thing work? As I already said, we are working on Microsoft standard technology stack, which means we're running the whole thing on Microsoft Azure with Azure Table Storage and Azure Service Bus, which is connecting, as you can see on the left side, our Microsoft Dataverse, where Dynamic Sales is running on, and our Business Central database on the right side, where our Singhammer DYCE apps are running on. And there we have jobs and mappings for Business Central standard. Means it's not necessary or it's not a precondition that there are DYCE apps running in your system. The DYCE API Connector for Dataverse works also with standard entities. And on top of that, we have jobs and mappings for our DYCE apps. And soon there will also come Singhammer DYCE Sales app with your IT specific processes working right away in dynamic sales. On top of that, you can, if you ask yourself, if you're a site customer with our on-premise solution, we can also connect Business Central and site on-premise with our DYCE API Connector for Dataverse. And now I want to show you a little of our process we will see in the system right after. Just on a high level, we will have a little quick look on our slides. On the left side, you see we have our dynamic sales CRM, and on the right side, we have our Business Central ERP system, and we will see how the process in your sales is integrated over these two systems. First of all, typically our sales process starts with a lead where we have information about our contact, about an account, and about an interest that they are interested in, a topic they are interested in. And when we work on that, we have some communication with them, we talk to them, then we maybe find out they fit to our profile, and this might become an opportunity. So we develop the lead to an opportunity. We have the system creating an opportunity in our CRM system. We have an accounts data set which is created and a contact is created. And now we can develop our opportunity and see, we might be ready to write a quote to our potential customer. And now we can sync our data right into our ERP system where we have the whole logic and the whole functionalities for creating quotes. And now we have our contact person, our contact account, and our opportunity in Business Central, where we now can create a quote. And we create a quote. We also create a customer, which is not necessary, but we will see it in the process. It's just 2 clicks, and then we already have created our customer. And with some more clicks, we have our quote with the quote header and the quote lines, which are linked to the customer. The customer is linked to the contact accounts, and the quote is linked to our opportunity. When we've done this, then we want to sync all of this to our CRM system, so we can have our salespeople have a look into what quote we have given to our customer. And now you can see we have the quote with the quote lines played back into dynamic sales, and we also linked it to the opportunity. And we also have the opportunity data sets in the middle here talking to each other about their status and other things. So that's the intro. And now we can jump right into our demo in the system. As you can see, we are now in our dynamic sales CRM system at our open leads, and we just add a new lead, just like I explained with the slides. We can have a new topic, maybe that someone is interested in dynamics sales interface to PC. I will enter the name, maybe Marge Simpson, someone everyone knows, with a job title and some dummy data, just to sync them right over to BC after. On top of our normal fields, you might have already noticed that we have this salutation field, which comes with our integration. It's the salutation codes from Business Central. These will be synced to dynamic sales so that you can just have these two matched over the two systems. These are the German words because in our demo they are not in English. Sorry for that, and I will take the female one. Same thing counts for the countries, where we have our Business Central countries right here. I will take a German country and just enter some more dummy data. And we can now save the lead. And when we are done with this, we will right away qualify it to an opportunity when I just entered these obligatory fields, and we can now qualify the whole thing. As I told you, when we qualify a lead, we will get an account in the system, we get the contact, and we get the opportunity in the CRM system. And when I push the qualify button, we will jump right into our opportunity. And then I can show you the fields and the logic of our interface. Yes, system is done. And now you can see we went from the lead to our opportunity. We have now linked our contact, our account. And on top of that, we also have our salesperson from Business Central integrated into our dynamic sales. I will just enter the person that's working on it right now. As you can see, we have our lead qualified to the opportunity, and what's crucial to our interface is this tab right here, the BC Info tab. I will push this button to let the sync run. It's a sync to BC button, which is also in our account and also in our contacts. And the logic of our solution is that when you push the button gets also put on yes, set on yes in the account and the contact. And then first of all, the account will be synced to Business Central. Then the contact will be synced and will be matched to the account. And right after that, the opportunity will come. As you see, we have these fields in here, and we have to the jobs that sync the data, also some response jobs that write back the infos of the data set numbers into these fields. Same are with the account and with the contact. We can now refresh, and I think the number of the account should already be in here, as we see, which means the account has successfully been synced to Business Central. Same thing counts for the contact, but we can now just have a look at our Power Plant GmbH and see the tab BC Info, where we have our contact number. The same thing should also work for our Marge Simpson. In the BC Info tab, now we have both. We have the parent contact number, which is the contact number of the account of BC, and the contact number of the contact. And right away, as we're talking, I can now jump into our Business Central, where we have our contacts synced right into the system, where we see we have our power plant and Marge Simpson in here. And when we look into the formula, we see we have the whole data that we entered in sales coming to here. And by now, we should also already have our opportunity in our Business Central, which I will be filtering for. And it's right here, number 63. And as we sync the opportunity, we will just enter a sales cycle code, and we can activate our first stage and are now ready to create a sales quote. We are also creating the customer right now with just a few clicks. And when the system is done, I will work on the quote and enter some items. I will just enter some dummy data, so we can finish this real quick. And when we're done with this, I will also add a quantity, maybe 10 and 5. We enter a process for the quote. And as we're talking, I can set the process status to quote created. It's German, sorry for that. And when we roll it out to you, you can of course have it fully in English. It's just our demo environment that doesn't have all the functionalities in English. Now that we created the quote, we can jump right into our opportunity in sales, and we will see that we have now synced the quote into our opportunity. It's right here. You see the quote 1484, and we can jump right into it. We see that we have our sales lines in here, and we have our amount coming into our opportunity. When you now jump back into the opportunity, you see I forgot to enter estimated revenue, but normally I should have done this before. Maybe we said 20,000. And when we now have our estimated value, there's normally a button to calculate it's here, so sorry. We can now recalculate the estimated revenue of the opportunity with our value of the quote. And we can just do it by pushing this button. And now we overrode the 20,000 with our 16,000 from the quote. On top of that, we have the sync of the opportunity with in Business Central with the opportunity in Dynamic Sales. And as we close our opportunity in here, hopefully as one, the status of our opportunity will be synced to sales. It will be synced especially to our quote. It will take for maybe some more seconds. I will just do a little refresh, and we can wait for the sync to do its job. But it will set the quote to closed, and we can after that manually finish our opportunity in Dynamic Sales just to enter the data we want to and have in our CRM system, just for being able to do some dashboards, insights, BI and stuff. So give me one more second. I think the status now, you can see status is closed, the quote is closed, and we can finish and close it as one, enter some data that we want, and that's about this thing. One last thing I would like to show you, just because we have limited time, we can't go through whole processes. We can now have a little look at a customer that has already had some more interactions with us, this Geiger GmbH. You see in the account formula, we have this tab where we can not only see quotes of this company, Angebot means quote, we also see our orders and our invoices, which look just like the same in as the quote we saw in the opportunity. Exactly, that's about our live demo. I will now come to the end with one more slide. And in this slide, I just want to tell you why you should consider getting Business Central or with Dynamic Sales, and why you should consider doing it with us. First of all, Dynamic Sales is perfectly integrated with your sales enterprise software you might already use, like SharePoint, Teams, Outlook, and so on. We have our industry-specific interface with together with our partner DYCE, the API Connector for Dataverse by DYCE. which is just the optimal solution for integrating your processes. We have extremely favorable licensing costs, especially for Microsoft partners, because Microsoft gives away the benefit packages for Microsoft partners. If you want to know more about this, you can contact us every time, or you can also just Google it. They are freely available. So much about dynamic sales. On top of that, what are the arguments speaking for Singhammer? We are your trusted advisor in the IT industry. We are working in this industry for 25 years and have already finished over 250 IT projects successfully. And of course, we are Microsoft certified for many, many years. And now we already, on top of that, we got a very nice approval by Microsoft. They bought our DYCE subscription, recurring billing, and usage-based billing apps from us and integrated them into the Microsoft standard of Business Central, which just shows how well we understand the Microsoft logic and how competent our team is. And so much from me. Thank you very much for your time. You can always contact us with these data, with our email address and so on. And also thank you very much to Ari, our marketing team, for having me. And that's how I give back to Ari.
Thank you very much, Philip. Thank you for this really thorough and insightful presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did. And also thank you very much to our partner DYCE for realizing this exciting project with us. Now I can see from the chat that your questions have been answered. But should you have further questions, or if you're considering implementing the DYCE connector at your company, please feel free to reach out at easy@singhammer.com, or go to our website and fill out the form. Our sales team will be more than happy to assist you. And thank you all for participating, and don't forget to stay tuned for our DYCE Espresso webcast in 2025. And I wish you all a great day and a great rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.